You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hey everyone, welcome to PA Live, and it is July. Oh my goodness, it is July, and hi. Let me say hi to everybody who is joining us here in the chat. Yeah, I just had this moment of, oh my gosh, it's July. I hope we are in the second half of the year, people. Let's say hi to Laurie, Maria, Diane, Marisol, Sharon, Stacy, Michael, Mary. Mary, hi all, I finally made one. Yoo-hoo! Maria, hopefully see the next go wild. Fingers crossed, I hope so too. Who else have we got? Diana. I hope everyone in the bad weather areas is staying safe. I hope so too. Stacy, thank you for the reminder. Don't forget to give us a like. Hello to Bianca. And Michelle. Who else have we got? Yeah, I think. And Cindy, Melanie, and Marcy. Hi to everybody who is joining. I feel like we've got a few more people joining right now. Howdy. How are we all doing? It is an actually nice day. So it's the last day of Indie school holidays today. Lockie went back to school today. And it is feeling a little bit calmer in the house. We drove up to the coast on, I think it was Friday, and it was just too cold to go to the beach. Been feeling very inspired by this month's kit. We went to the beach, but we didn't actually go in the water because it was freezing, being winter here and all, but it was still a beautiful day. And definitely gave me the feels of this kit there. There was something else I was going to say about it. Now I honestly can't. Oh, that's right. Our car decided that it would only go 80 on the way back, and that's kilometers per hour, which I think is roughly around about 50 to 60-ish miles per hour. So did I say miles per hour before? I meant 80 kilometers per hour in like 100 zone. And so it hobbled back. So this morning we've gone and dropped off the car to find out what's going on and come back, and it's just calm. There's no TV blaring in the background. It's a bit odd. So yeah, it was a really nice just trip up the coast and just to be by the beach. I'm not necessarily a in the water beach person, but the beach is definitely like my happy place, my calm place, my place to feel the feels. And so it was definitely nice to go there. Thank you, Nina. Hi, Nina. Thank you for the comment on my pink hair. It's definitely a lot more fun. Hey to Angela, Michelle. I'll use one of the Spotify playlists at the beach on Saturday. Yay! Thank you, Stacey. That is awesome to hear. So we have, as part of chapters this year, we wanted to do something a little bit different. You know, a big part of what we do here is there's a lot of sensory stuff to it. You know, it's a very tactile, physical planning is a very tactile sensory experience, and which is why, you know, all through our branding, we've got the torn papers, we've got stickers, we've got all that sort of stuff. And we were like, okay, what could we do to sort of like add another layer on top of that? So we're creating these playlists, and the chapter 5 playlists went up the other day. They are full of feels, but I'll get into that in a minute. I'll do a rundown on where we are with all the chapters kits, because there has been a lot going on in the background here. Just the opposite here, 103. I think that's around 35, 40-ish at the beach in Florida. Oh no, Maria, we're bracing for a hurricane. Please stay safe. That is not good. Yeah, love making love making memories with the family. That was I was reading your comment at the same time. Hi, Mary. 2 sentences. Yeah, so let me jump in. So with what we've been doing behind the scene, let me jump over to our chapters. So chapters we've had our Q3 release, and I want to thank everybody who has supported our Q3 release. It's a Q3 refresh, sorry. And so that's available to order now. It looks like it's going to ship, well, the latest that we have been told from our suppliers is around the 1st of August. So that's what's up on our website. If that ever changes, fingers crossed it won't, but it'll be on the help page, which you can get to by going to plannersnon.com/help. And so what we released for that, there is the notebook, the stickers, the charm builder, the locket refresh, and the cutest little easel ever. So I 3D printed a little prototype, but I have a picture of the mock-up, this way, which is now available on our site. You can see that now. So it's gonna have that really nice pink smoosh, so it matches all of the chapters, bits and pieces. And I am actually really, really excited for these to arrive, because we've seen some little sneaky peek photos from the suppliers and they look fantastic. I really loved, like, with these new like acrylic things, I'm able to get a little bit more creative with them. Like I was able to make, I've just pulled everything off it, but you know, the desktop stand, and then the little washi card as well, and you know, just able to do something just a little bit different, which is a lot of fun. What was in the Q3 release? Well, that's a great question. Let me show you through that right now. So what we do with our Q3 releases is we try and make them, let me just turn up my brightness here. There we go. We try and make it so that they're really easy to purchase from. So we bundle a whole bunch of stuff together, and then we have a few bits that you can purchase separately. So the easel is part of the bundle. So I'll show that again in a second. Let me just bring that down here. So and I pulled everything out so I could have it all nice and ready. And then I think I put my notebooks back because I was like, I won't need to show them today. That's okay, because they're on my handy dandy trolley. So we released the 3rd version of our chapters notebook. So that's the 3rd version that I'm showing up on screen now. So, and they also come with rub-ons in the back pocket so that you can decorate the spines, decorate the covers, have a whole bunch of fun with that. And then, so there's going to be one more in the series as well. I keep knocking the desk. Yeah, so they're the rub-ons that are coming with this, the Q3 one, which has Shine Bright on the cover. That is a separate purchase, or you can get it in the bigger bundle, like the Buy It All bundle. We've also got the Charm Builder, and with that we've got the paper clip, 2 of the bow clips, and 3 of the little charms. Now these little charm dangles, even though they have hearts there, they actually change to something specifically for the kit. So like, for example, this was chapter 2 and it's got the little best friends on there. This was chapter 4, which has the butterfly on there. I do need to get some photos up of the full thing. It does take us a little bit longer to confirm those with the supplier and for me to draw things out. So hence why there's little love hearts as placeholders for them on here, because sometimes there is a little bit of a last minute change. But they are looking amazing so far. And it has the backing card, Baby You're a Firework. Sorry for the earworm. Sorry, not sorry. And then we have a locket refresh, and this one has, I'm actually trying to think, is that the right one? I think it is. So we've got You Are the Sun, a little letter behind that, the light in the golden color, the light little pendant that goes inside our locket, and 3 of the little gems. Oh, sorry, 6 of the little gems. And there is a little extra bit in there, I believe, from memory this time as well. And then we have the stickers. Now, the stickers are one of my favorite things that we have. We changed up all the stickers. So if you're watching and you're new to all this, we changed our stickers up completely this year. I mean, we changed everything completely this year, but we really changed the stickers up this year. So the quarterly refresh. Okay, let me tell you a little bit of a story. So the quarterly refresh was actually meant to be just basically boxes and really simple. And apparently I don't do simple. So that then turned into, instead of just the boxes, what about if we do like all the basic stuff? So we've got, let me see if the next slide. Yep. So we've got a whole bunch of the basics. We've got some icons in the different colors. We've got some headers, the date dots, the, I thought there was another date dot ones. There is another sheet. I'm sure there's another sheet. We've also got the the headers and the month headers, and we've got like a little Polaroid there or photo there of like the different kits, their flowers and their smooshes, their smoosh flowers. And then each of the months, sorry, I was just reading your comment, Maria. Thank you. Glad you don't do simple. Yeah, I don't know how to do simple. Extraordinary people are not simple or ordinary. Aw, thank you. I'm going to take that as a very nice compliment. Thank you, 3 pink roses. So then we've got, there's 5 pages to match each of the 3 kits in the quarter. In the quarter. So this one is Hot Summer Nights, and then we have then we have Chasing the Sun, and then we have the kit after, which is Coming Home. And so that's sort of like a little preview too, because we haven't shown anything on that kit either. And then in that bundle, we also have the easel. So, which is an extra little pack-in for those people who are purchasing. Now, as part of this drop, we also did a couple of extra bits and pieces, which are not officially part of the quarterly, but they're just sort of extra releases that we really wanted to do. We initially wanted to do a much bigger release for half 2, but given the whole economic... Oh, yes, I forgot to give myself some thunder there. Thank you so much, Jamie, for reminding me for the thunder. We wanted to do a melody, and we had to shelve it just for the moment, just do a few different reasons, but we do have some really extra special things coming up, sort of, that we want to do later in the year as well. So don't worry, there's still more coming from us outside. Well, not really outside, semi-outside of Chapel. You'll see when we get there. But we decided to do a couple of extra releases. Let me just bring these up. So the extra bits and pieces are the Melody Locket. Sorry, I've got a little one who's wanting to join, but can you wait until the Q&A at the end? Can you come back then, please? Because I've got a lot to go through and people want to go to bed not too late. You can come back. So we've got the Golden Locket, which is, this is a brand new item. So we did the silver sterling steel. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Not sterling steel. Stainless steel. That's it. locket, and I really wanted to do like a golden version of it. And these are to clip onto the strings on your planner if you so choose. I've seen some people putting it onto wallets, which does make me a bit nervous because I'm like, oh, I hope that my wallet always gets thrown around. Actually, I don't have much of a wallet anymore, but my wallet always sort of got thrown around. So you must be much more gentler with your wallets than I am. And there's a new disc in there and 3 little charms with that as well. And then next, inside with that package with that is another card. Thank you so much, Marisol. I love everything that is released so far to date. Yay! Winning. And then we have a new version of the dividers. So because the dividers that's the first one, which has a pocket on the back. So the dividers match one for each theme, each kit. And this was the first half of the year that I'm holding in my hand. And then we have the second half of the year, which has just been released. So we've got Hot Summer Nights, Chasing the Sun, Coming Home. And I'm not going to tell you what these ones are called, but this is like a little sneak as to what we've got coming up in the second half of the year. And how beautiful is that one? So as you can tell, we have really future planned so much this year. I love the colors of Q3. Oh, me too. It's nice and warm, and just it's really lovely, and I'm just really loving actually all the tones in the whole of the chapters universe. The PACU, the Planners Anonymous Chapters universe. So yeah, we've got the everything that I just showed there is available to order now. Please keep in mind that if they are they are pre-order products, so anything that you do order with them will be held back until it all is in stock. And as mentioned, they are expected to ship the week of August 1st. Now, let me jump over into, I'm thinking, should I jump over now or should I? I've got a little bit of other thunder that I want to drop, but maybe I'll leave that till a little bit later. I'm trying to think, when should I drop it? Let's jump over into Chasing the Sun. Ooh. So Chasing the Sun is our chapter 8 kit. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I did have to do a little bit of a moment where I was like, we're at chapter 8 already. How are we like September? And I'm like, no, wait, hold on. We're still in, and this was in June. We're still in June, now that we're in July, but we're still in June. And I just had this moment of, oh my goodness, we are on fire, which is great because we're in the shine bright, the hot summer nights part of the kit. So it makes sense. Now, Chasing the Sun is, I don't know if anybody else has heard the quote, but it's like, you're chasing the sun around the globe. You want to get those last parts of summer. And I tell you what, with how cold I am at the moment, I really wish I was chasing the sun around the globe. So I am living vicariously, as I'm sure are any other Aussies, New Zealanders, who are following along. And it is, it is definitely burr here. But what I have to show you right now is a preview of everything in this kit. So we've got the previews up, but let me just bring up the Polaroid, the photos for everybody who hasn't seen these yet. We've got the Alex decides to go on a trip. Before I go into the storyline, because I talk a lot about Alex. Now, we have had a lot, not a lot, we have had a few people since we started chapters saying, I don't want the storyline. I can't relate to the storyline. And it's like, well, that's okay. That is absolutely fine, because underneath it, we've actually got more stickers than we ever have. We've got more, like, the most amazing product, I feel, that we've ever had. So, like, even if you strip away the storyline, for example, this week here that I'm showing, did I point the right way? Kind of, yep. If you're not wanting to, like, talk about Alex in your planner or your memory keeper, Alex is just a version of you. then it's just a travel kit. You've got a travel kit, and then you've got an under the sea type kit. Because her second week she goes off on a bit of an adventure. And then you've got a beach relaxing type kit. So there's 3 kits, and then you've got a floral kit on top of that. So there's so much in these kits that, you know, I like if you're thinking, well, I'm not really into the whole storyline, then you are really missing out. But I feel like the people who are in here today are my people, and you're all, or at least mostly, enjoying the story, or at least having that as a sidebar to your own little journey going on as well. Now, let me bring up the paper lover. So, oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I can't see who gives a thumbs up, but I can see when one pops up. So give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the previews so far. So each of the kits come in their pouches, and these just arrived today, which I'm super excited about. These are chapter 6. Chapter 6, like side reflection. Thanks for the thumbs up. And good times and tan lines. And then we have the letter from Leilani, who is our main character this month. And we've got a whole bunch of really gorgeous die cuts. How cute is that little wave? And I wonder if that's going to work. Is that going to work? Or did I turn those? Yay! Thank you, Apple. And next up, we have the journaling cards. These are the physical ones that come in the kits. And I'll get back to why I said that in just a few minutes. And some of these are just some of my favorites, like running on island time. That's usually what we do here. I was early today. What's with that? And then we have the papers. So we've got this gorgeous, I wanted it to feel like kind of almost like you're watching a movie, and the clouds are parting, and you're seeing the island that you're about to like land on. Although you'd be up in the plane flying past. It's going to do an about face and come back around. And then we've got the beach, and you've got the volcano in the background, and the 2 sets of footprints in the sand. And then we've got the gorgeous coral under the water, and the coral background on that. And then we've got the frangipanis, or I think it's plumeria. Trying to think of how you pronounce it. These have always been one of my favorite flowers, and so it's just a frangipani to me. And then the next up we have is that journaling layout, the sort of like the memory keeping paper, which has got all the little bits and pieces of art from the kit. And then we have the vellum and the acetate. So there's 2 pieces of each of those in there, and we've got the beautiful, but how I cannot wait till I get the vellum in this, because I'm gonna like use it as the inside piece of the notebook, so it looks like the waves coming over into the notebook. And then we've got the frangipani at the bottom too. Hi, Julie. And then of course we have the stamps. So the stamps, we've got so many cool little things in there. So we've got the 8 for chapter 8. And then at the bottom we've got the different icons, and then we've got island time, we've got day off, we've got vibe, we've got the little whale tail, we've got a bunch of the flowers there, we've got the footprints, so you can do the footprints like going through your spreads, like walking in the sand. Then we've got the little vacay sticker in there too, a vacay day, so you can stamp that all over which days you're having off, or you can just use a simple day off. We've got it's a box-sized suitcase, so you can actually write inside that. And then we've got the postmark and the cutest little seahorse. So that is the stamp set, which is like, I'm really excited to use this one too. I say that all the time, and I haven't had the chance to sit down with them. Cannot wait, hoping to in the next couple of weeks. Now let's jump over into Planner Lover, which is hiding. I forgot to turn them all back on after I was previewing them. So I love using the stamps in my journal. Yes. Oh, Diana, yes. This calls for pulling out the mermaid stamps. The mermaid stamps were probably one of my, did I just not just say this? One of my favorite ever, because the bonus item in the Mermaid Shores kit was actually a second set of stamps. And there are a whole bunch of minis that you can mix and match of mermaids. So yes, they are some of my favorite stamps. And I believe we still have some of those in the store. If Michael or Jamie can help me out with that one. Marianne, just wait. I'm getting to that. So we've got the pouch here. So this is the smaller pouch that holds Planner Lover. We then have a second copy of the character card. We then have the notes. So we've got the top one, which is the notepad, so they're not sticky, and the one below, I keep pointing the wrong way, and the one below is the sticky notes pad. So nice and simple to encourage you to use them, but still, decorative, bit extra. And then we have the washi card. And are you ready for the washi? The washi, which is, you've got the words at the top. So I want to fly away, Sun Lover, Passport to Paradise. I'm trying to think of what some of the other ones are on there. We've then got the smoosh, which matches this kit. We've got the gorgeous waves crashing onto the sand. We've got the journaling page. And then we've got probably my second or third favorite. I'm trying to think, because this is definitely my favorite, the pink. The pink peonies. I don't know why. And we've got the frangipanies down the bottom. So that is the washi. Now included in Planner Lover, because it does seem a little bit short when I just show that. But Planner Lover also includes that was not the first one that was meant to be up. It also includes, let me just get these back into the right order. I knew there was something I was missing. Okay, now they're in the right order, I believe. So we've got the Sticker Lover, which is included in Planner Lover, or you can purchase this separately, because I do know that there are so many people who like to order extra stickers. It's me. I'm people. I can't wait to use my Waves ripped washi in this kit too. Yes. I do know that there was a lot of the Coastal Escape stuff. It will match this kit. I do believe a lot of it was sold or selling out. So if there is anything there that you'd love, please feel free to grab that. So we've got the folder for this kit. And as you all know, I was pulling out all my folders the other day, and I'm just like, wow, they're just coming along so nicely by the end of the year. They're just going to, they already look fantastic with so many of them in this kit. Okay, Diana, you have no idea how much I love when I'm able to convert someone to a color. Everybody's still trying to convert me to greens. I still struggle with my greens. Everybody who knows. I realize that's a Disney fold. We'll get into that in the Q&A. I'll explain more about that later. But I love when I can convince someone on a color, and because I fully believe it's about the tone of the color and how it works with everything else, right? Okay, let me jump through. I digress. So the first one we have here is we've got the front page, we've got Leilani, we've got a little sneak of the islands down below. We've got the little note. We've got the easel. So for those who don't know, the easel is Alex actually really likes to do some painting. And so the idea is that she's actually the one who's making the smooshes every month. So she every month creates an easel with the little smoosh to match the kit. We've got the window. So we either do a window or a doorway, something along those lines. This month it was the airplane window, which I love doing. And then we have a little palm tree and some quotes and some other little bits and pieces in there too. We've also got the box, the plain boxes there too, which match. I'm just trying to grab a quarterly. There is a second copy of this. This is also one of the basics, which is in the quarterly kit. So, and if I could find it, I would show it. So here's one from chapter 3. So it's in both the quarterly and the monthly, because even though we jam-packed these kits full of deco, we still wanted to have a couple of basics in there to make it easy to use. And then the next up we have from that, we have like the more functional pages. So the functional here is like the headers, you've got the strips, you've got the little call outs, the speech bubbles, some icons, the little like did it achievement stickers, and then the little circles which we've now made to match each of the months. And we've got the folding planner, because we know the folding planner is one of the favorites, right? We would never take that away unless we had to. We would never take that away. And then jumping onto the floral. So the floral pages is one of my favorites. It is on a clear mat. Now, I actually have some really good news. So our supplier for our stickers, and I'm bringing this up now because it's going to solve what I feel was one of the only issues that we had left after we changed the stickers over. I always found the clear mats really hard to peel. Now our supplier has gotten a new cutter machine, a laser cutter. So these are actually going to be really super simple to peel, which is fantastic. So I'm very excited to see how that works out, but I'm very happy that these pages, because the clear mat, especially like for the florals, is just so much fun to decorate over wherever you need. And other than the issue of peeling off the clear mat sheets, I absolutely loved everything, and they were worth the effort. Let me just tell you that. Well, at least that's what I thought anyway. I always did like a negative peel, so you peel off the outside, and I think Denise was the one who told me about that. Do the negative peel, and that way they're much easier to pull off, but it should be much easier from I think it's this kit onwards. I'm not sure if maybe it was from chapter 7, Hot Summer Nights onwards. Anyway, that's just a little behind the scenes. The next up we have is the mini. So we've got Leilani on the plane. So she's there to welcome Alex. And then we've got Alex in her cute little floral swimsuit pulling along her luggage cart. And we've got just another character in there as well. I try and add another character at least. So yeah, really enjoying how this turned out as well. The minis are too adorable. One of my favorites. Let me know. Give me a shout out if you love the minis. Maria's already beaten me to it and gave me the idea to do a call out. They are definitely one of the something that we've had for so long that I just feel like are a staple of all of our kits now. I really love the extra love mini in each of the kits. Yay! That was a big thing that we changed this year, so I love hearing that people are really enjoying that. Okay, then we jump into the weeks. Now, as I mentioned, the first week we go on this trip. We're chasing the sun. We've got our suitcases. We've got our little Hawaiian shirt. We've got our bag. We've got our scooter. So one of my favorite memories of a holiday that we went on was to Magnetic Island here in Queensland. It was for one of Michael's work trips. And so while he was sitting in work conference, I hired a scooter. It was I'm pretty sure it was a pink scooter. I've got a photo of it somewhere. And I would drive back and forward from this island, catching the sunrise. I know, right? I don't wake up that early. Catching the sunrise, taking photos, and just feeling the breeze in my hair. I'm sounding like a middle-aged white dude right now, like having my midlife crisis, feeling the breeze in my hair, in my in my scooter, and just like had the most amazing time. So much so that when I got back to Sydney, because that's when we lived in Sydney, I wanted to purchase a scooter, and I went around to several different shops looking at them. I have to admit though, driving a scooter in Sydney did actually terrify me. As opposed to, it was a very different experience. So I did not get that. But that's why there's a nice little scooter in there. We've got the suitcases. We've got the really cute little heart cloud. Yay! And we've got the plane coming in for a landing. We've got a little tiki up there. We've also got the deco box, which is a passport, so you can write on that. And we've got the island, the beautiful view of the island. Oh, thank you, Julian. I'm glad you are loving the reveal so far. Oh, the minis rock. Thank you, Laurie. I'm hoping to have this kit. I'm hoping to have this kit when I go to Virginia Beach in September, October. Oh, that should definitely be there by then. I love the airplane. I'm going to use it in my washi book to mark what kit it is. I love that idea. Yes. Hold on. I'm just trying to match up some comment. A Vespa. Yes, it is a Vespa. Okay. The next, and then we jump over into week 2. And week 2, we've got the cute little under the water turtle with the coral reef under there. So one of the things that we used to do as well on these trips is we would go diving. And I know that not a lot of people, like, it's sort of one of those little niche hobbies sort of things. But one of the reasons why I wanted to include it was I don't think I've ever actually included diving or anything like that in any of my kits. I know I've done under the sea animals and things like that, but I wanted to cover some more adventurous parts of the holiday. And when I was at Go Wild, Martha was talking about how she gets away and she does, like, I can't remember exactly what the activities that she does, but they're like danger hobbies, not in the fact that they cost a lot of money. Well, they do cost a lot of money, but they're like, it's something that's so almost intense and so difficult that you have to focus everything on what you're doing because it really takes you away. And I remembered that diving absolutely was one of those things for me. So it was, I'm claustrophobic. So I hated being on top of the water. Once I was under the water, like past my chest bit, because it felt like everything was caving in when my chest is underwater, but my head isn't. But once my head was underwater, the whole world just melted away. Everything melted away. Mainly because I was hugging my little oxygen meter like a teddy bear. That used to be one of the jokes. And that was like just everything melted. And I think the text that I've got down the sidebar of this sort of references that, and you'll see parts of that in the storyline and in the journal entries from Alex, because it's something that I really wanted to give people that feeling of just like zoning out and melting away, especially because life can just get so crazy. So we've got the underwater reef, we've got a surfboard, something I've never been able to do. We've got the whale watching, we've got a cute little pufferfish, we've got a little Nemo fish in there. We don't have a dory. I wasn't sure that if I put the dory in there too, if it was going to be too much. Maybe it's something I might be able to get and add into the creative kit. I did not just promise that. We got the cute little seahorse. We have some fins. So even if you're not into diving, I know a lot more people sort of try snorkeling. So I made it a bit more generic with the mask and snorkel. And we've got the fins there too. And then there's a whale tail behind there and the whale boat and things like that. And then we've got the coral that you can write over and the coral on the side as well. Surfboards always remind me of a Gidget. I'm trying to remember. Is that because she was a surfer? And Jamie's looking at me like, don't just say other things to go into the kits. We've moved on. We've done that. And then the next week, before I get myself into more trouble here, the next week after we've had all that fun and, the action-packed adventure, we're going to chill out. We're going to have a relax on the beach. We're going to go for strolls and we're going to sit in our little gazebo? No, it's got a word. In the beach hut. I can't remember what it's called. Jamie, help me out. Somebody help me out here. We've got the hammock in the palm trees. We've got a nice little sort of resort wear outfit. We've got the palm trees. We've got the beach bag. We've got some shells, the coconut cabana. thank you. Thank you to everybody who has jumped in and helped me out with the word there. My words are not wordy today. Words aren't wording. And then we have the message in the bottle. So you can write the message in there and have a bit of fun with that. And then we've got the footprints in the sand. Yes, thank you everybody for the command. There is a lag on the everything that comes through. I think it's like a minute or two. So thank you everybody for helping me out with that. And then the last week we have is that journal week. So that matches the pages, the paper, the washi, and we've got a bunch of little stickers in there to match. And as per usual, we've got like the 3 pieces of paper that you can write notes on or write. I always think of it as you could write 3 big memories that happened in that month as a look back, or 3 goals that you have. You could put this as the first week and have it as goals for the month. Just because we've got it in that order doesn't mean you have to as well. And then the last couple of pages are the terrible sticker paper pages. So we don't have any cuts on these. We don't have anything like that. These are so that you can rip them up, you can strip them up, you can put them in your Silhouette or Cricut or Brother Scan and Cut, or cut them out with scissors or your ruler or however you want to use those, and stick them in your planner. So one of the ways I like to use these is I like to tear them up, because that gives me some more rippable options as well. So that is the physical kit. Now, the other thing is we have been very busy here, because we also have the creative kit, which is now available live on our website to subscribers of this kit. So that means to be able to access this, to be able to purchase this and download this, you actually need to have paid for your subscription for this kit. Because I know a lot of people push them back because the previews were later. We're getting the previews up much earlier now, so you can see what kits are coming out. So if you want us to put through your charge, please send a message through to customer service. Jamie will process your payment straight away, and that way you can access, or as long as she's awake and at her computer, and she will process that straight away so that you can jump straight in and order the creative kit instead of having to wait for weeks, because I know how much it is like when you want to get in and start using it straight away. And this way I also feel like by having the creative kit earlier, it means that it's not as hard of a waiting for the physical kit. Where's my mouse gone? So let's have a look at the bits and pieces in this. So we've got a really cute little manatee in there. We've got the turtle. I saw a lot of people saying how much they love the turtle. So the turtle is in the creative kit. We've got so much art in here. And I think Jamie was telling me that there is more art in the creative kit than normal. So this is, she got very excited, which is fantastic. Here for that. So this is available on the website now. Savvy Planner. Jamie is amazing. She helped me so much with the creative kit today. Yay! That is awesome. That is fantastic. And I think Bianca said that this creative kit has been saving my sanity today. That is fantastic. I've loved the early creative kits. Yeah, and then once the kit closes off for subscriptions, like once the subscription period has ended, and if you need to know what the different subscription periods are, they're available on the help page, which is plannersdone.com/help. We then open them up for everybody to purchase. So it's just during the subscription period that we keep that exclusive for people who have purchased the physical version of that kit. And then we have the gorgeous papers that match there too. And you'll notice that there's exclusive paper in here, which is the coral reef. So that isn't even in the physical kit. So there are always exclusives either way. That it's not a one-for-one type of thing. We put some exclusive art in the printed physical kits that come out to you, and sometimes there's and there's also exclusive art in a different way in the creative kits and other things like that. Now, as well as the creative kit, we have also got the journaling cards up and ready to go. They are also subscriber exclusives. for this kit until the initial period ends, the subscription period ends. And these are absolutely stunning too. So there's like a little message from Leilani in there, who's handwritten a little one on the journaling cards, which match the journaling cards, which are the physical ones in the kits as well. And then there's a bunch of like little photos in there. There's definitely some unique ones in there too, and also some like cataloging sort of ones with the swatches and stuff like that as well. So that is the creative kit, and the journaling kit. Now, I thought I put something, I must have chucked it up into the welcome, so I'll have to one moment, please. Let me just see if I can find this. Yep. And then I'm going to go back over here, and okay, so I think I'm back. Last time I did a sort of live edit, I forgot to switch it back. So we were feeling so inspired and so beachy and so coastal that we had to do the Coastal Escape creative kit. We just had to do it because it was something that we wanted to do a long time ago that we just didn't have time for. So a big shout out to Jamie here, who has made this possible. So Jamie has put together the Coastal Escape creative kit, which absolutely definitely matches the Chasing the Sun kit. It's all beachy, it's all beautiful. There is so much art in here. So if you've purchased Coastal Escape and you're running out of bits and pieces to use, or if you just love it and have to have everything related to it, this is available now to everybody on the website to purchase. And yeah, dive in. Oh, that felt so tacky. So that is now available to purchase online. Speaking of creative kits, yeah, Jamie's worded it really well. Available to subscribers during the subscription window, and then open to everybody once the window closes for that kit. Trying to think, have I caught up on everything through that? Yes, I have. Let's jump over to Hot Summer Nights. So Hot Summer Nights is currently in production, being made. I've seen a couple of preview pictures. It's looking amazing. What I can tell you though is because it's out of that subscription window, we have opened up the creative kit and the journaling cards, so like all the printable bits, and well, not all the printable bits because there are some exclusives through the blog, to everybody, so to everybody for purchase. So this is the Hot Summer Nights creative kit. So we've got a whole bunch of really gorgeous artwork in here. A little bit hotter. We've got the reds, the yellows, the oranges, and sort of the blues in there as well. And it's, you know, the cinema trip, the dancing, one of my favorite papers to make, which was the dancing. And the journal card printables are also available for everybody to purchase now as well. I think he is handsome. Yes, me too, Wigglebutt. So that is all running on track in terms of the physical kit, which I'm very excited about. Now I'm going to let's jump over into chapter 6. We're taking step back in time here at the moment. So chapter 6 is, and I forgot to export the preview on this. So what I'm going to do, and hopefully I do this right, let me chat about the blog. So the blog has been updated with chapters 5 and 6, and we've already put up the beautiful you, so Aretha, for chapter 5 and 6. So you can see there it's got Aretha's here, and we've got all the chapter 5 entries here as well. And there is 140 beautiful you variations that you can grab as a subscriber if you're not a subscriber. So because we believe it's really important to have diversity in our kits, and it's something that it does take a lot of time to do the beautiful yous, but it is really important for us, and it's something that we were able to bring back with chapters. So I know that we were trying to get it for I know we did Starlet, we were trying to do Peach, and then things outside our control made that impossible. We did one for Coastal Escape because that was a huge release, and it wasn't until sort of chapters that we've been able to really get it reliably enough to be able to share as many as we possibly can with everyone. So not only do subscribers get roughly 100 to 140-ish per kit, we also offer 20 to non-subscribers. So, and the way that you access them, yeah, it's lots and lots of time. But it's something that's super important to us here. And so we do appreciate when we hear how much you're loving them and we see them in your spreads. So how you can access them is by going over to our blog. So up here in blog, and it's got the chapters journal. And then you click on the beautiful you for Aretha. Now, I'm not logged into my account here. I don't know why this is showing weird on Safari. It shows fine on Chrome. But it gives you a little intro to beautiful you. But then if you scroll down here, it says download your beautiful you freebie here. Now, if you are a subscriber and your account is tagged, it will show you a different link saying download your subscriber beautiful you, I think it is, and it sends you to a very different link. So yeah, they are now up and available, and the chapter 5 blog posts and goodies are also up there too. We also have, that's a really good question, 3 Pink Roses. I will bring that up in just 1 second. The other thing I just wanted to bring up is in a lot of these posts, there's actually subscriber downloads as well within them. So for example, if we go on to the letter from Alani, now I'm not going to click it because it'll show, I can't even read it because I'm not logged in. It has the letter from her. So the letter that is the character card that's in the kit, it has the letter on there, and then it has a downloadable version. And so that's exclusive for subscribers. We have the playlist, which is available to everyone. So, and the playlist, it has a little intro. And then down here, we've got the link to the playlist. And then we've got more journal entries. And then we have I'm not going to be able to show you all this, but, why is that clicking on that? So we've got the journal prompts. Now, the journal prompts, there's a little letter from me in this blog post. So everybody can access the letter, and this one specifically talks about the ideas behind the kit and why it's so important to me, and talks about mental health, that sort of stuff. And then down here, if you've purchased that kit, you get to access the downloadable content for that. Yeah, so that is... and there's so much in here, and you can just like load more, and it takes you, there's a whole bunch. There is a whole bunch in there to play with. And there's like, oh, now it's showing right. Okay, how weird. Anyway, I didn't know you could download the letters. That is awesome. Yes, you can download them if you're a subscriber. I love scrolling through them and seeing friends that I can add to spreads. Yes, absolutely. That's for the beautiful you, I'm guessing. That is a great way of putting it. Oh yeah, that's a really good question. Thank you, Jamie, for bringing that up. So to use a creative kits, do I need a Cricut type machine? No, you don't. Nope. And I know a lot of people cut it out. They just print it on normal paper. They cut it out with scissors and they stick it in with glue. So don't feel like you have to have this amazingly big, huge setup to do that. Yeah, it does make it easier sometimes when the machines are they're temperamental sometimes. But yeah, there are plenty of other ways to do that. Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up, which goes in with Three Pink Roses, where's the best place to start if we're new to chapters? So we're actually getting a fair few people who are finding out about us right now, which I am loving. And they sort of want to jump in and like, where do I start? Which is absolutely understandable. So what I do want to show you is something that we just released and I just put on the website is, so we go to over the new release, and there is a bunch of new product. Let me just zoom in here. So this is the Paper Lover bundle, and then the Planner Lover bundle. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, because we set one up a little bit earlier than the rest, then we have the Q1 Sticker Lover bundle. So that one has the quarterly stickers as well as each of the other stickers from in that quarter. We're about to make the same set of bundles, but for the second quarterly as well. So my recommendation is, because those each have, I think it's a 10% discount if you're buying the 3 packs, the bundles, over buying them each separately. And yeah, so that they will get you caught up really quickly. Keep in mind that the prices that I am showing right now are AUD. So it does look a little bit, I'm trying to remember how I change this over. Here we go. USD. Just because I know that we have a lot of, oh my gosh. AUD. I just want to find USD. Why are you giving me all these options when there's really only tech debt, Jamie? Tech debt. United States. There it is. Let's have a look at it in USD. Click. Yeah, so there we go. So you can sort of see that pricing there in USD. If I know a lot of us, and myself included, even though I'm Australian, I'm used to shopping for planner goodies in US dollars. So yeah, those bundles cover chapters 1 through, I want to move my mouse back over. Those bundles cover 1 through 3, and then we'll have another bundle which will cover 4 through 6. And then once we get up to the last, past the subscription part of the 9, we'll do the same thing for 9. But yeah, just, and then because there's this weird spot where in the subscriptions where, like, for example, 7 isn't on the website yet. You can't subscribe to it. It's sort of like in the black hole of subscriptions. So if you're a subscriber, you can reach out to customer service, and Jamie will hook you up with that as well. Yeah. Oh, wow. A great way to get extra sheets. I have so many empty sheets. Yes, that is great. I'm so glad to hear that you're using them. Is there a planner book or notebook or melody? Yes. Now, what I will say, the other thing I forgot to mention is a lot of the ones that include chapter 1, because chapter 1 is almost sold out of the Paper Lover. So if you want that, I would get that probably today if you can. There's also the book. So this is the A5 notebook for quarter 2. The other way you can view these is if you go to featured. I've been tidying up the website a little bit because I know it is sort of hard to navigate. This is not popping up because I've got it sharing. There we go. We go chapters. And I've been trying to tidy this up a little bit so it's easier to find stuff. So we've got the latest quarterly refresh there and the products within it. And then we've got, this is all the chapters releases, and you can click up here and go to view all. But getting started with chapters. So this is the bit you want to look at. This part here is what's going to help you. So you can purchase like the full setup bundle, which has a whole bunch of goodies in there. Or you could get the melody on its own. So that is the chapters melody. It's in the smoosh. We've got the pencil case and a whole bunch of, see, it's got the new setup items in there too. Just so that you do, and the desktop stand and the dividers, just so you know, this one isn't all of these items. I'm actually thinking about taking this one off the site because now we've got other ones, other bits and pieces that aren't in there, and we don't want to cause confusion. But yeah, that is, and the chapters melody is also very close to selling out. So if you want the chapters, yeah, oh, yep, Jamie's just said that. Yeah. If you want the chapters melody is very close to selling out. So that's the other thing that I would say to buy today if you want. Let me just go through my list. I feel like I've talked so much today. So let me jump over into, I think, show and tell. Is it show and tell time? Let me just hide that. We'll go over into show and tell. And then after show and tell, we're going to do our Q&A. So feel free to, if there's any questions I've missed, feel free to ask them during show and tell. And that way I will go back through them because it's really hard for me to scroll all the way back up to the top. Okay, so show and tell, if you don't know, show and tell is what we do to show off what you've made with all of our goodies. And I have to say, there is so many amazing things out there. And we've noticed there's more bits and pieces going on to Instagram, which is great. People sharing in other groups, pardon me. So on Instagram, we troll for the tag PA, the hashtag PA show and tell. And then we also troll for that in our group. Now, if you've shared something in our group that doesn't have PA show and tell, we won't show it in this on our lives. So because we consider the PA show and tell as the, yep, I'm approving for it to go up in this broadcast. So that is what we look for. So if there's anything that has been put up that doesn't have that link, that would be that. I mean, we're trying to not have too many as well because we want people to come into the group and check out all the amazing things everybody's making. But yeah, that is, sorry, I was just reading a comment. That is, yeah, I'll get to that, Jamie, in the last part, the Q&A. Okay, so let me jump into the PDF, the show and tell. Where's my circle? I lost my circle. That's okay. You don't need to see me. Okay, so first up, we have a weekly layout by Sylvie, who has used Lakeside Reflections. I also love that you've used the little circled label there as well. You've got a whole bunch of different bits and pieces in there from the kit. Find your fire and let it glow. And I like that you've got the, does anybody else when they read that, let it glow, let it glow, let it glow. I'm doing a dance, which you can't see. So yeah, really enjoying that. And then next up we have is by Sharon McAllister. Now Sharon has gotten a lot in here, and I want to say it's not just Lakeside Reflections, it's also the quarterly kit. There is so much in here. We've got bits from the quarterly, we've got like the boxes, there is so much. We've also there's paper lover, planner lovers, all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much for sharing. This looks amazing. And then next up is by Michelle, who's used Sail and Sea Kit. Seize the day. Looks like you seized the day. Oh gosh, that felt so tacky. For me to say, looks like you've seized the day, Michelle. Use that there, and I like the colouring at the top to sort of extend that out. And then next up is a weekly layout by Sherelle using Forever Friends, Chapter 2. Looking stunning there. I love the torn paper and the boxes and the little minis and the washi. Oh, I love that you've actually, I do really like that you've sort of cut the washi off so you can use it top and bottom. That's a really great way to bring that in and save some washi at the same time. Next up is by Ruth, and Ruth has done a gorgeous Chapter 6 Lakeside Reflections layout. Find your fire. We got the bear, we've got the s'mores, and there's so much in here, and it's making me hungry. I love it. Looking amazing. And then Laurie has done a gorgeous hot summer night. So this is using the creative kit. And is a great way to get started. So while you're waiting for shipping, Laurie's already jumped right in there and set up a July weekly layout. And she's got the PA flower there. I love that you've printed the background as well. Very cool. And then Bianca has done the Distress Oxide matching recommendations. Now, I'll talk about that in a second too. So I want to say big thank you to Bianca for doing that. So, because that takes a little bit of time and I don't have all the colors here. So I want to thank you. And then next up we have is a creative journal page by Sharon. Using Poolside. So I'm guessing this is our 4th of July. There's so much in here. There's the quote cards that we used to do. There's the papers, the stamps, the die cuts, stickers, loving all of it. And then we've got by Penny, who has taken her, it looks like maybe a wall calendar, I want to say. It reminds me of the wall calendars that I have, and used Poolside to decorate that up and look all gorgeous for July as well. And then we've got another one by Sharon, another Poolside layout, which looks amazing as well. We've got a whole bunch of the stuff there for Poolside. I like all the little deco pieces to sort of spread it out. We've got the tears, looking stunning. And then Nancy has done a really lovely, I keep going to call it rainy days, but it's not rainy days, Chapter 5, showers and flowers layout. We've got the torn washi at the bottom. It's very rainy going into that week. And then Diana Gable has done a Sail and Sea and petal palette. So Chapter 3, petal palette. No, Chapter 2. That's not petal palette. Chapter 2, Forever Friends. No wonder I was feeling confused. Chapter 2, Forever Friends, and a Sail and Sea layout there. Oh, and now I'm going to have Miss Independent in my head. I love that song. And that was by Diana. And then we have a weekly layout using Milk Bar, which is another blast from the past as well, from Penny. I went back a page. And that is our show and tell for this week. So for your chance to be featured, please use this hashtag PA show and tell for your chance to be featured. Now, let's jump over into our Q&A. And so while I'm waiting for some questions to pop up, and I know that a few people have sort of brought up, I want to bring up a little something. So before Indy comes in, now we've got, because she's excited to walk in and say hi to everybody on her last day of school holidays. Now we have, it is very hard to believe, but it is our 7th year running. It is the anniversary of the release of our first kits, because we actually started the business up, I think officially in like January, but it took 6 months to sort of get everything rolling with suppliers and processes and machines and all that. Well, machines. I'm the machine. Mummy's a machine, isn't she? To get Planners Anonymous started. And in celebration of that and of the upcoming Summer Games, because it's almost the Olympics, right? We're going to, and I'm not going to drop a lot of information here, but we are going to be hosting. Sorry, Indy, you're just in there. I didn't think you'd be in so soon. Thank you. We are going to be having a Lights, Planner Action, and Planners Anonymous Summer Games. And that's all I'm saying for right now. I'm dropping the thunder and I'm walking away. We have something really cool coming up. So I will have, I guess, like an opening ceremony for that in our next live, which is in a couple of weeks, I believe. So that is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to share that with you. We have so much coming up. So be expected not expected, but get crafty. We're going to have some very special events going on at that time. So for those people who want to craft while you're watching the Olympics, or if you want to get away from the Olympics because you're not really a fan of watching it and you want something else to do, then this is going to be the home tune into us and hang out with us. We've got some really cool things coming. Another little mini influencer. We're going to go. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
I get to say hi.
Here you go.
Hi, I'm back again. If you thought I was dead, think wrong. I'm here.
Nobody would think that, Ninny.
Well, I haven't been on in ages.
You haven't been on in ages. You haven't been on in ages.
What would they think?
Well, they would just think that you're busy with school and life.
Because I was.
You was. Yep. And little Miss has grown so much now that she has stolen my PA jumper. Stand up. She's whoops. And I'm very jelly that it fits so well. Anyway, she grabbed it the other day and she's like, "This is mine now." And I'm like, "Oh, that's just fantastic." She's almost as tall as me as well.
Yeah.
They grow far too quick.
Very.
So you're looking forward to school tomorrow?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Yeah, so you've got school tomorrow. Is there anything else you want to say before I answer some people's questions?
Can I stay here?
You can, but I need to answer some questions. So is that okay? Yeah, I really love watching the women's gymnastics as well. That's one of my favorite events, so I'm really excited for that too. Okay, let me just go back and have a quick look at some of the stuff that's come through. I think Alex needs to go abroad, maybe to Paris or Italy next year before April. I agree with Jamie. I think we need to go on a research trip for that. Let everybody subscribe so that we have money to go on a research trip for that. Juliana has asked, will the charm builder be available outside the bundle? No, it will not. Those the bits and pieces that are within the bundle, with the exception of the stickers, are only available in the bundle. So we decided this year to pull them together so that way we could offer them at a good price for all the bits together. Instead of at like a full like retail price. That sounds great. I was thinking more crochet. Oh, you were thinking more crochet to do during the games. Well, that's actually another good... You wanted to start crochet, didn't you?
I failed. I couldn't do the slip knot, so then I just gave up and decided not to.
But you know what? If we gave up everything that we were crap at when we started, we'd never find out like the things that we really like, because you got to start somewhere.
It wasn't fun though.
Oh, well, that's different.
It was boring.
Oh, well, that's different. It's actually really good for your hands.
I felt like an old granny doing it.
Well, that's because you didn't make the cool little octopus. Hello, Elsa. Elsa's...
Can I pick her up?
You can, just be careful. Here, do you want to...
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll take one.
Just, yeah, go back a bit further.
So?
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, the Q3 sticker... Oh, hold on. So how do I get 2 Q3 sticker books without all the other stuff? Is there the option there? I'm in need of more. Yes. So let me just bring back up. Sorry, Indy, this is going to go back over the top of you.
Okay.
So in here, you can order, if I just go back up to the Q3, you can order, this is just the Q3 refresh sticker kit, sticker set. And you can do the same with the Q1 and the Q2 as well. So we kept those separate. So, because I know that some people like to get a couple of packs of the stickers. So they're available separately. I can't craft while the Olympics is on, but I do take a lot of pictures so I can memory keep. That's a really great idea. Ephemera! I actually had my HSC, which is like my high school certificate, year 12, while the Sydney Olympics were on. So we actually got a couple of extra weeks holidays on because it was in town and we couldn't get around because the all the transport and the roads were just chock-a-block. So I'll never forget that. That was very cool though. Indy looks a bit like my granddaughter. Is it Adeline? It's pretty cool. You might have a twin out there.
Maybe.
I don't know where half my clothes are due to my daughter stealing them from my closet. Wait, is this what I have to look forward to?
No.
You don't really like my clothes? She's like, no, I'll take all the good stuff. Yeah. Come over here a bit. Oh, it's a bit hard because the chair seat's going. Yeah. That's okay. There we go. Hi, Indy. They're all saying hi.
Hey, everybody. Again.
And somehow I lost my chapter 2 charm. Did you put it on one of these, or is it on something? Or did you gift it, Bianca? Okay, this is another really good question. Will the washies be available outside of the bundle? So no, the washies are only available. Hey, Puffy. Hi. Oh, the washies are only available as part of the kits. We don't split them. We actually get them. Did you see that, the fluff? We get them as part of a kit, and so the washi and things that are inside these kits, except for like the stickers, because the stickers you can buy separately. The stickers you can buy separate. That's the only thing that you can purchase separate from the kits. Everything else is bundled up. So again, so that we can keep the price as low as possible, because as part of the bundle, they are such an amazing price for everything altogether. And if we had the washies separately, the price would be much higher for the washi and all that, and it would push the price up. Yep.
The shipping will be.
Well, they just bundle it with something else to get over the free shipping mark. Smart. I got the big bundle and the sticker lovers. Yay! Thank you so much. Welcome. Now make sure, because you'll have the sticker lovers, the first 3, make sure that you make sure you go over to the blog, because you should have immediate access to the first 3 chapters of all the blog stuff. Make sure you log in. And if not, send us a message through to customer service. Okay. I'm trying to think, are there any more questions that have come through? I'm just scrolling back quickly.
In the Olympics, there's breakdancing.
Is there?
Yeah.
That is cool.
They added it.
Well, that's cool.
There's also ski jumping, but that's in like the winter.
That's the winter ones, right? Yeah. Hi, Poppy.
I think I'm gonna let her down. She keeps falling.
She keeps falling. You want me to take her? Yeah.
Sure.
So she can. So everyone can see her. Oh. Hey, Poppy. Hi. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hi.
She's presenting to all of you now.
She is. She's a cutie pie, isn't she?
Yes.
Just scrolling back up. I feel like everything has been answered. I wish the tear washi was available separately. I would probably buy at least 2 extras of each one. Yeah, I wish so too. Or at least a couple of them. I really... Hi. I would love to bring some of them back. Hello. I would love to bring some of them back. Maybe in the future. That's pretty much it for today. That's pretty much it. What are you doing?
Putting them in rainbow order.
Oh, okay. You know there's an actual order. She's like, no, rainbow order is the actual order, Mum.
Now it's in rainbow order.
Thanks. The Royjabiv.
Royjabav.
The Royjabav. Okay, so I'm not going to guarantee that, Bianca. We'll just have to see what's available towards the end of the year. See, look. This is just what happens when you bring a doggo into the live. I can't.
And you can't stop holding her because she's too comfy.
I know, she's so soft. Tell Indy you don't need a slip knot to do crochet, but YouTube has some great tutorials.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I thought you did.
Isn't that the first thing that you do to put the...
Yeah, because
put it on the... Yeah.
And then you do the...
Yeah. You do the what?
You do the...
It's very technical speak about the crochet. Diana's like, no, I want Christmas pretties. Well, we definitely are looking at Christmas pretties. Christmas.
I was meant to be born in 2013, but I wasn't.
Hey. Oh, are you just going to tell everybody that now? I should go before oh wait, hold on. Okay. Bianca's going to have to give us the lowdown because she's just said, I use a magic ring for crochet.
A magic ring?
I know, right?
Does it like float in the air or something?
Wait, we can hoodie it up. Wait, we're twinning.
Yes.
You got your... You need to fix up your bottom. There you go. Welcome to the hood. No. Oh my gosh. You don't... Oh, okay, hold on. You don't have to. You can just twist the yarn and pull through and make a chain. Oh, there you go. Okay, here's there's a couple of questions. Let me just answer these.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll protect Christmas. Yes, Jamie absolutely will. When will the Q2 planner lovers be available? Are you talking like the bundle that you just purchased? I will. If Michael's watching, maybe Michael could set that up today. Maybe Michael could set up those things today, and I'll set up the preview images, and then we can get them up. I'll say tomorrow. Because I would love to have them up, and that way you can order them. Yeah. So check it out tomorrow.
He said roger that.
Roger that. There we go. Michael's going to start working on that, and then I'll add in the images for them. I'm excited to see where Alex goes for Christmas. Me too. I just knocked
Who's Alex?
Oh my gosh, you didn't just ask that. Are you
I did
asking that
ask.
for the people who don't know?
No, for me. I seriously don't know.
Did you hear that, Elsa? Did you hear what she said? This is Elsa, by the way, for those people who don't know. Alex is the main character of our whole chapters series this year.
Oh.
Good on ya.
You never told me that.
I talk about her all the time.
No, you don't.
Okay. So we're very excited to share Alex for Alex's Christmas Adventures 2. Will Christmas be tied into chapters or separate? There will definitely be a tie-in. I believe chapter 6 is up on the website. I did ask Michael to put that up. I thought that it was live. Marcy, I think Marcy has a trip to Paris, because didn't you ask about another kit for Paris? Sweden. Oh, we've got all these different places where she wants to go. What do we think of travel kits? Do we like, not like travel kits like it's got the passport and all that sort of stuff, but like kits which are themed based on places? Like,
That would be cool.
I know, because that might be one of the things that we're throwing around as ideas for next year.
Haven't you done the one where it's like that city with like all the rivers and stuff? You've done one sort of like that.
Like Venice?
I remember watching you like work on like.
Oh,
a
are you
door.
talking about Riviera?
And it's got with the rivers and the boats where people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a real
that
place
kind of
in
loosely.
Italy.
Loosely, but like not specifically about a place. But yeah, I like if we did do ones which are very specifically about places, is that something that people would be interested in getting the whole series of? Could that be the next chapters? Could, all sorts of stuff. And it's funny because this chapter is, so chapter 8, Chasing the Sun, is very loosely based on Hawaii and Samoa and a whole bunch of like island adventures. Wow, I would plan an entire trip based off a kit. I love that, to be honest. Yes to travel kits. Yes, traveling places around the world, extending chapters. Love certain places for sure. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, there's a little bit of market research that we didn't plan in this in this live. Anyway, I think I got all the questions. She could be a travel blogger.
That's what I was gonna say to you.
Santorini is definitely one that I would love to do. The one that like is by the coast, and it's got like lots of blues and whites, and you just see the beautiful idyllic. I'll show you after.
I'm just thinking of that glass pebble beach thing, which is fake. Cause like it's like this big pebble thing.
No, different. Yep. Love travel kits. I spend too much time and dollars trying to find kits that go with travel. Okay. This is very cool. Oh. listen, miss, the current kit actually has travel in it, but it's not yet. Okay, we're gonna head off before this one starts riding based on doing travel kits. Japan, I would love to do. There's only one thing that makes me nervous about travel kits, and I'm gonna say it now because, like, I would love to explore some of the cultures in some of these kits, but also it's something that I'm very weary of because
you don't want to misrepresentate the countries.
Well, that and people's cultures are very important, and I would hate to, I think that learning about different cultures is beautiful and wonderful. But, I'm not necessarily the best person to do that, but, it's with limited resources that we have, is it something that we could do, or, I don't know. Okay. So Mary, I would love to do Disney, but quite frankly, I like my house.
We'll get sued.
Yep. I know a lot of people do Disney kits.
They're going to get sued.
Well, not necessarily, but if you mess with the mouse,
the mouse will come to you.
The mouse will come for your house.
The mouse will come for your house.
I love Disney, and I would love nothing more than to do a Disney kit.
Just do the steamboat one.
Yeah, but that's not the Disney that everybody wants.
Oh, they want Disneyland with the castle and stuff.
Yeah. Hi,
Just
Jessica.
I like Disneyland. Not a real Disney. I like Disney.
No, but people like. I've done a few different kits with nods to different Disney things, but they're subtle because there's trademarks, and we would hate it if people infringed on our trademark, and so we are respectful back as best as we can be.
Okay.
Yeah. When did indie grow up so much?
This year.
Yeah. I know, right? You'll get to, like, I honestly would like to keep my business operating. I don't want, like, I know that people have been shut down on Etsy. I know that people have been shut down on Shopify. And this business is it pays for everything in our life. Like, it pays for the snack monsters, snacks. And I would just hate to put any of that in jeopardy. It really sucks as a creative, though. I would love to do Disney, but we're not big enough to pay for the royalties. And although we would qualify to be able to get a license, because I think we're big enough and we've been established for long enough that we could, but it's just too expensive. Anyway, there's that. Well, I'll take all the feedback on board about the travel kits. Yeah, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Get ready for some fun and games. There's been a lot of thunder today. Thunder. And I will see you in a few weeks' time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.